Okay, I'm mixing up some more dark smoky grey for these islands, peninsulas through here, in a similar way of what I've done in here. I'm having trouble getting my base colours to be quite dark for this first piece, which is just down in here, which is actually quite dark because it's closer. So just separating that bit of paint that I've got going there, and I don't want to use that. I want to go with that for. Throw that away. Throw some blue black at it. That's looking good. This is really quite a dry, sticky paint. I think that one's been in the tube a long time. So plenty of mix with this, some lean mix. Need to use a smaller brush for this. Give it a bit of a clean up. Scrape it on my rag. The irony about recording these videos is that the editing time and the production time of making these videos is twice as long as it takes me to do my paintings. You know, I'll probably be recording this for an hour, but I'll probably spend at least 2 hours editing it. So that's okay, not a problem. I'll do that for you. I get a little bit of revenue from Google AdSense, which is cool, which helps cover my costs. Paid for the camera, possibly, maybe a little bit of it, not much. It's still a passion. Just enjoy doing it, and I hope you enjoy watching. Because this is pretty much, I don't know whether there's too many artists doing this online. I suppose there is. I've noticed a lot of very, very polished, perfect little videos, and some not. But I don't want mine to be like that. I don't want them to be perfect. I just want them to be what they are. With me talking about my work, and hopefully you're still tuned in. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. So leave a comment to say that you are enjoying this if you are, or you're not. Because then at least I know. Don't be rude though. Gosh, some people can be rude on this, I tell you. No, I'm a real person. I'm here doing this for you, for free. And yet some people choose to leave rude comments. It's bizarre. Is it the way of the world? Is that the internet for you? But then again, I get just as many lovely comments from people too, so it all comes together in the wash, I suppose. It's just, I guess it's just human nature. I want to really... it needs to be a darker tone down through here, or else this is just going to get lost. This is a separate little piece of peninsula in front of this one. So I'm trying to get it in there without it being totally lost in space. How's that camera? Is it pointed in the right direction? I have no idea. How's that? How's that? How's that? I'll step back from it. Yeah, I think that's kind of worked. These are little trees that are going on up here and silhouetted against the background. And this in here, there's a little sandbar running through. So we'll literally scratch that into there. And over in here is the entrance to Otago Harbour. This is the beginning of the heads. Well, this is the heads, this is the headland. Like I said, this is where the albatrosses live, or roost, or come back to lay their chicks after circumnavigating all around the Pacific. They come back to this particular special place to breed. Otago, O-T-O, O-T-A-G-O, Otago Peninsula. That's alright, I can spell sometimes. This is quite light through in here, so I'll use some of this. Whoops, big blob landed on the carpet. Okay, where's my bigger brush? Why aren't I using a bigger brush for this? Nice, nice. Walk around at different angles. Oh, that's my motorbike, by the way. I don't know whether you can see that. I'm trying not to trip over it. I've got it parked in the studio at the moment to keep it out of the way. When I say a studio, usually I paint in my other studio, which is my photography suite next door, but people are coming and going from there, so I've made myself home in the garage. Rigged up my lights. You like my lights? A friend of mine put these together for me. They're fluorescent lights, but the daylight temperature. My friend Craig Lipinski from Philips, he was kind enough to assist me in putting together daylight temperature bulbs at 5500 Kelvin. So they pretty much simulate cloud cover, a cloudy day outside, which is the perfect colour temperature for painting because your colours look natural. How's that? Okay, we've got some inlets going on there, we've got peninsulas, we've got a sandbar. Now let's see if we can't put some life into them. It's looking good, looking good. Got quite a bit of light sheen coming down through here, so I'm wanting to pick up on that, because a lot of the light streaking down through the clouds. You want to bring that into your painting as well to add a little bit more credibility to it. Do that with a little bit of white. Some mix on there. Right. How's this working? Little vertical strokes carrying down where the light was streaming down. Kinda has worked. A little bit more, I think. That over there. Here's my nice light colour. Plenty of exercise when you're painting. Jumping up and down like a yo-yo all the time. Walking around the room. That's why it pays to have plenty of floor space behind you if you can. If you're building a little studio just for your work, make it long and skinny. It doesn't have to be wide, it can only be, 10, 12 feet wide. But if you make it like 15, 20 feet long, maybe the same dimensions of a shipping container or something like that, maybe even use a shipping container. What's wrong with that? Might be the perfect studio. Just thought of that myself. Heck, I should have patented that idea. Shipping containers would make good little paint studios. That's got you thinking, hasn't it? There are so many of them. They're cheap too. About $5,000. cheaper than building something. And you can paint some murals on the side as well. Wouldn't that be cool? Get the kids out there painting a mural on the side of the shipping container. And there's your little art studio. Might do that one day myself. And you know what the cool thing about it is, if you move, you could just get a truck and pick it up and take it with you. What do you reckon? That'd be great. Pick up your shipping container and take it with you to the other side of the world. That's your art studio. Wow, I love it. Crazy artists. How's that working? Not happening? Not really, is it? As you can see, I'm constantly cleaning my brush so that when I work with my next lot of paint, I'm not contaminating it too much. And what I want to do here is I want to get something a little softer so I can blend the paint in a little bit. Just one of the little soft little acrylic brush. Very cheap. Ooh, there's a nasty little piece there. Get rid of him. And, oh, that ruined that, didn't it? It's not what I was looking for. Frustrating. Relax. Relax, Andrew, relax. Come on, boy, relax. That's good, that's good, that's good. I think that's working in there. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Just trying to bring some more light down through here. I'll use this nice soft brush for this. See, it's a bit munted, but it's working for what I want it to do. There's no such thing as a ruined paintbrush as far as I'm concerned. They all have their uses. Having said that, I always buy something when I go shopping. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. A little bit more green or something around through here. A bit more texture going on this particular peninsula here. Light is obviously behind this hillside, but you will be getting light coming through in patches across the top, which is what I'm trying to bring out my brush here, as well as just bringing a little bit of texture into it as well. I think that's worked quite well. Just going to focus on this little part here. Oh, that camera's died. Hopefully the one on my head's still working. Okay, that's worked quite well. Liked what's happened there. Nice. Not quite happy with the sandbank through here. What was I saying? Of course, yes, I'm not quite happy with the sandbank through here. Just want to straighten up the lines of the water a little bit more. That's worked all right. What do you think? Okay, that's enough for today. Thank you very much for watching. Visit my website andrewwhyte.com, ANDREWWHYTE.com. See ya.